Hello, equally awesome people. Yeah, this week was intense for me. Good and bad. Prop 8 did not pass. The margin by which it failed was quite inspiring now. I mean, it lost by like 400,000 votes. That's gotta say something. Compared to other states and the past election that basically said the same thing was 61 to 39%. It's good. It's moving closer. We've just gotta figure out a way to deal with this. Barack Obama becoming our president. Amazing, 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 amazing. When I was in high school, I spent about half my senior year in Mississippi doing like community service, basically community talks, town hall meetings, discussing racism in the South, stuff like that. Really involved, learned a lot about the civil rights movement. A lot of people went to a lot of historical places. That was huge for me. Like my personal beliefs and what I've really thought needed to happen in our society and our culture to really further people to an extended level. I cried like a baby. I cried like a baby. When they announced it, I couldn't breathe. I was like in shock. Like, I mean, I knew he was going to win, but I didn't at the same time because you never know. But my God, when he started speaking, especially the fact that in the first part when he started announcing all these different types of Americans, black, white, Asian, Hispanic, the fact that he said gay, straight, I lost it. I just started bawling and I was like, change is coming, like good change. I've also had some very opposite reactions to it. A lot of my family is from Wisconsin, which basically explains a lot right there. But yeah, I can deter the racists. We can leave it at that. But yeah, cried all day Wednesday, just cried every time. Turned on the TV, heard about it. Like, this is so amazing. I actually watched the election at my friend Christy's house, and we were just like drinking some champagne, celebrating, and honestly, I just lost it. Really, like, this is so amazing. Just for the world, for our country, for the civil rights movement. That was the biggest thing that hit me, was just the thought of like thinking about all these American citizens of African skin tone and how they can now look at their kids and really recognize that they can be anything they want. And a lot of white people are really bothered by that being the main focus in the media right now, but you really need to just accept it, because this is a huge thing. I mean, even for the people who didn't want Barack Obama to be our president, this is a huge step in the culture, in the history of our country. It's amazing, and I can't wait to see what he does. And I really hope that people understand that he's going to try to work on the things that he said, but you also have to understand the situation he's stepping into and the stuff he has to take care of before he can start working on his own agenda. With that said, I'm going to jump into the questions before this video goes over the 10-minute limit. So Winter, first question you asked was, how do you feel about gender bending in video games? Now, I'm not too much of a video gamer. I mean, when I play Mario Kart, I'm always Princess Peach because I am a pretty princess. So, I don't know. It's just a character, personification. Just, I don't know. I don't really know. I haven't really ever thought about it too much. It's fun. Whatever. It's a character. It's a game. Be what you want to be. Be who you want to be. Have what sexual organs you want to have. I like having boobies in video games. Fun for me. And then Mark asked, what was your favorite candy bar or snack? I would honestly have to say that my favorite snack would be a tie between Little Debbie Nutty Bars. Is that what they're called? Yeah, Nutty Bars and Zebra Cakes. I love me some Zebra Cakes. Winter. Second question was, what is your opinion on plastic surgery? If it's for the right reasons, basically getting it done because it's something you want to do, not something someone else wants you to do. I completely agree with it. I mean, honestly, for me, I don't want to get all old and wrinkly. When I get to that point, I am going to get a facelift, and I'm in no way ashamed of that. It's something I want to do for myself because I would prefer not to age. But that's not an option, so we're going to go on with that. Bob, Favorite shoe brand? I do love me some Pumas. I don't know what it is about Pumas, but I love them. I love them. Looking like little golf shoes, and got some brown Velcro ones. I love some Pumas. Puma, Puma, Puma. Yum, yum, yum. Yum, I eat shoes. Megan, how do you think we should go about gaining equal marriage rights? I personally think we should burn some shit down. No, not really. I really think this needs to be organized, and as you said, we need to get enough political speakers, or basically people who can reach out and make people want to rise up, and not even rise up in like a fight sense, but I mean really we need to organize something that needs to be more than just the state of California. It needs to be nationwide. We need to stand up and be recognized by not just these state governments that think they can do what they want, but basically by the federal Supreme Court that has the power to say this is not right. I mean, honestly, a lawsuit was filed against Prop 8, basically saying that their main argument was that if you think about back in the day when women didn't have rights, if this was about basically saying that a woman couldn't get married because she was a woman and was less than a man, they wouldn't tolerate it. So it's the same thing. You're just basically making us second-class citizens, and this whole Prop 8 thing had nothing to do with your family structure, your kids being taught this in schools, because honestly, how can you bitch about that when you have your kids outside holding yes on 8 signs? Either you explain that to them, so they already know what gay marriage is anyways, and you taught them your opinion that it's wrong in your eyes. Or you didn't teach them, and then you're a horrible parent because you're indoctrinating your children with them not even understanding what they're doing. And that's horrible. So honestly, it boils down to hate. It's all about hate. Hate for the gays. It always has been. It always will be. And you know what? It's going to change. I think especially in the field people are in now, like really, people like throwing a fit about the fact that the Supreme Court of California overturned that and said it was against the state constitution in the first place, allowing gay people to get married. And, you know, I don't even... This shouldn't even have been a voting option. Why do you get to vote on my rights? It's one thing I really have not liked about America for a long time is people don't realize that when you vote, of course your personal views are going to have an opinion on that, but you have to also understand the country you live in. I have just as much right to happiness, to marriage, to love as you do. Just because you don't agree with it does not mean that our federal government should deny me that right. Or our state government, for that matter. You should have no right to vote on my life. That would be like if I turned around and voted and said, I don't like when you talk about your beliefs. Makes me sick to my stomach. It makes me physically ill. I don't think you should be allowed to do that. You would throw a fit, wouldn't you? Because I'd be taking away your rights. Well, that's exactly what you're doing to me. I have no idea how long I've been recording. I'm going to stop now because I hope it's not past 10 minutes because I can't cut the video down and I'll have to start again. But, yeah, bye.